When people think of Bruce Lee, they often imagine flying kicks, lightning-fast movement, and his iconic screams echoing through the dojo. But what truly shocked professional kickboxers around the world wasn't just his speed or charisma, it was his punch. A simple, straight punch from Bruce Lee had the ability to knock grown men off their feet, and this left even experienced fighters speechless. What was it about his punching technique that made it so powerful? Why did trained kickboxers, who were used to taking hard hits, find themselves stunned by a man who weighed less than 145 pounds? This wasn't some movie trick. His power was real. And today, we're going to break down exactly why Bruce Lee's punches were so unique, how he developed them, and why even top-level fighters couldn't believe the force he could deliver. Breaking down the 1-inch punch. Let's begin with the legendary move that first brought attention to Bruce Lee's punching power, the 1-inch punch. In martial arts demonstrations, Bruce would place his fist just an inch away from a volunteer's chest, then explode forward with a punch that would send the person flying backward, sometimes even into a chair or against a wall. What shocked observers, especially trained fighters, was not just the effect, but the effortlessness with which Bruce delivered the technique. Traditional martial artists and kickboxers were taught that a strong punch requires body torque, foot pivoting, and a big wind-up. Bruce broke all of those rules. He used no obvious wind-up. He didn't twist his hips. He barely moved his feet. Yet the impact was equivalent to being hit by a sledgehammer. This forced people to question everything they thought they knew about punching. What Bruce demonstrated was that power doesn't come from size or muscle, it comes from understanding movement and energy. The science behind the shock. Bruce Lee wasn't just a fighter, he was a scientist of combat. He studied physics, anatomy, kinesiology, and biomechanics to understand how to maximize human potential. He knew that explosive power wasn't about how hard you swung, but how efficiently you transferred energy from your body into your opponent. His punches used what is known in biomechanics as the kinetic chain. This means the movement starts from the ground, flows through the legs, hips, torso, shoulder, arm, and finally into the fist. But the key difference in Bruce's punch was that this entire sequence happened in a split second, so fast that the eye couldn't follow it. He connected everything in one clean, explosive motion. Kickboxers were trained to punch with power, yes, but most of them relied on visual preparation, like pulling the hand back to gain momentum. Bruce eliminated wasted motion. His movements were so efficient and sudden that fighters simply couldn't react. His punches didn't look threatening. They looked casual. But they hit like a freight train. Speed that outsmarted reaction time. Power is impressive. But speed.